Yo, self-realization is a crazy thing. It takes so many people to point something out, and you yourself have to be open to listening and hearing what people say in order to self-reflect on it. And then you come to the self-realization that, like, hey, maybe I'm not good here, maybe I can improve here, and things like that. And that's just the way life is. You shouldn't take things in such a way where it like destroys you, but take things in such a way where it can help build you. Half this battle is just being better than yesterday. And I truly believe that, and like after some self-reflection, I realized that like I choose violence upon people and upon myself way too often. I'm always, for myself anyways, always complaining about the things that I don't have, rather than being grateful for things I do have. I'm always complaining about the things that I want and not doing the work for it. And here we are, self-realization. I'm not depressed over it. I'm not upset. I realize what I was doing, and now I need to fix it. And that's what we're working on. I'm trying to now choose less violence among people, but also be more grateful for the things that I have. I'm human at the end of the day. These things happen, you fall into holes, you dig yourself out. That's just the way it is. Now, moving on to other things, I was going through self-realization, remembering things that like you've done, that you haven't done. I'm looking back on my workout schedules here, and I haven't hit this amount of weight that I'm about to hit today in my squats in a very long time. I think the last time I got kind of close was September. Nope, I'm all the way back to September. But I did hit something close like that, October, and then I think like February. And then March, kind of closer to my birthday. People, we are going for around 97.5% of my one rep max, which like apparently is an RPE 8, which cool for a top single. So when I do the math, this is what it says. Set 1 RPE 8, top set 92.5 to 97.5. Don't send it, just hit a smooth single. So that would be the top end. 490 would be my top end for my top single. What would be the bottom end? Hold on, so 5 times 92.5% equals, so 467, so 470 would be my bottom end. And my top end, let's just do this again, 505 times 97.5% equals 492. So 490, because you can't make 2. And it's not, if it was 493, I would go to 495. But because it's 492, and I'm not sending it, 490 would be my top. I feel pretty good about it. I'm excited to be here. I got my son here with me today again because it's Friday. I've been going through some shit, and nothing like groundbreaking or anything like this. I just wasn't sleeping well, and I found out why. I was like, my work days have been so busy, and just life in general has just been very busy, which great. I'm happy that I have the opportunity to be busy. But I'd be going home at like 5:30, and I'm still drinking an energy drink. So then when I try to go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock, I just lay there like, and I also wasn't eating properly. Just clients moving sessions, trying to fit in workouts, life, everything was just in shambles. So now that I found one thing, which was the energy drinks at night, I'm done with energy drinks for the time being. I'm just gonna stick with coffee and nothing after 4:30. And this is just how we're gonna build, and we're gonna build to get better. And yeah, just trying to eat a little bit more. So yesterday I'm still missing a meal, so I don't know how that weight today is going to move, or how missing that meal is going to affect today. But if it doesn't go my way today, then that's why. It's because I know I missed a meal, and I'm a little bit more rested. I did lay in bed a little bit longer this morning, just rested my body. So we're going to see how that moves. But I'm going to do some housekeeping stuff around here. I started taking down some of my stuff because, like I said, I am moving to another location, and you know, I just don't want to. And what I was explaining to one of my coworkers is like, I don't want to feel like I live at work. I want my home to stay home and my work to stay at work. I need to bring that back, because like if you work at like McDonald's, you don't leave any of your stuff there. If you work at a gas station, you don't leave any of your stuff there. And this is what this is just is. It's work. It's my career. It's not my life. And I want all my life and my personal belongings at home. Here is just what I need for the day, and get on. Now I don't mind keeping a pair of underwear in the drawers, just in case you shit yourself. You never know. But I'm trying to make sure that life at home is at home and life here is here, and that's what we're trying to do. So it's pretty naked in here right now, which, hey, shit happens, literally. Anyways, some housekeeping stuff, and then yeah, we're gonna get to it. I changed my background on my phone, and it says, I want to share this with you guys. Success isn't luck, it's mindset. Mindset is what separates the best from the rest. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to be the best version of myself. Better than yesterday. Anyways, it's too soon for that. I'll catch you guys when I'm warming up. So that moved swimmingly. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a drop down. We're heading to 425 for a set of 2. See how that moves, then we'll probably drop down again. I'm gonna squat over 500 this competition. I'm super excited. I got 501 last time. Yo, we might be 510, 520. We'll see what happens, man. Shit is moving right now though. Pretty proud of it, pretty happy with it. But yeah, let's bang out these back downs. I have 3 sets of back downs. So 425, probably 405, and probably 365. Did we cook that? That felt real good. I think mind is where it needs to be, body's where it needs to be. Moving forward, I definitely think I'm gonna squat over, definitely attempt 505, hopefully squat over 505. But yeah, I think we're in it. We're in it to do well. In here, I know I'm where I need to be. Here, I mean, we're weeks away. Let's cook. Let's cook. I'm super excited. I'm gonna bang out some deadlifts now, which I don't think are gonna be cute. and we'll talk to you guys after. This day went huge for me mentally. And on the topics of just, reassessing where we've been or who we are or what we're going to be moving forward towards, I realized that, first of all, this powerlifting gig is it's a marathon, not a sprint. And with that being said, I remember, so I'm almost 4 years sober. So I remember 3 years, or like the first year when I was sober, I was like, I set out, I'm like, I'm gonna squat 500. And that was gonna be my goal, to squat 500. And then I remember getting up to 455 and crying because it was so exciting to finally have broken past like what I've been stuck at. So 455 hit and I was crying, and that didn't even come after the first year. So the first year being sober, when I'm trying to get up to 500, I tore my Achilles. And that really sent me back mentally, physically, naturally. And so getting up to 500 was pushed off. But with a torn Achilles or hyperextended Achilles, I was still able to hit 455. So like that, the way that hit was great. Like I was in Shabalabs. So I cried. I had all the homies around. I hit it and I cried. And then I was like kind of like stalled for a little while because dealing with the injury, I wasn't able to get the same amount of push or drive that I needed from my legs in order to hit these squats. Now to be hitting 490, moving towards above 500 for my competition, first time ever in competition. I've only hit 505 once. So to be able to surpass that will be massive for me. And I'm only 15 pounds away from that. And you just think about like how far you've come and all the things you've done, and it's really like a shocker. I obviously didn't cry today after I hit that 490, but like the way it moved was, I went deeper than I was supposed to go. And I felt it when I started pushing back up, but it was not hard. Sorry, it was hard, but it wasn't a grind, and like that's what we didn't want. We didn't want to grind. We definitely wanted just to be able to like a smooth rep, a smooth single. And it was smooth, and my nervous system wasn't fried from it. It was exactly where I needed it. It was exactly what I needed. And yeah, we're just gonna push forward. Now, like I feel like if I would've went to like the 495, that might have been a different story. Because we weren't looking for a grind. So that might be a pretty good opener for me, and that'll be my biggest opener ever, if it is my opener. And I'm excited. I'm truly now excited to compete at the Centrals level. I missed it last year. And Provincials was humbling because I've only been in the game for a year. Well, not even a year when I hit Provincials last year, and I got humbled. I was dead last. Now, granted, being 40 and trying to compete with these young guys may not be it. However, as a 40-year-old, still being able to push numbers and to push as hard as some of these younger guys, if I would have started earlier, life would have been very different. But I started late, which great. It's never too late to start. But I started, and I'm still getting stronger. My bench is going up. My deadlift is going up. My squat is going up. Like, these are all the things that should keep us motivated. And yeah, we will hit ruts and we'll get punched in the face. Life changes when you get punched in the face. You'll get punched in the face by people, like metaphorically, I'm saying. You get punched in the face by people. You just gotta keep moving forward. You gotta understand what people see, how you're acting or how you're moving, and you change accordingly. If you're not okay with it, you change accordingly. If you're okay with it, then they will change accordingly. And the same thing it kind of goes in with lifting. It's like if you hit a wall, you might just have to like adjust accordingly in order to get over that wall. It's the same thing in life. If you constantly keep getting stopped at the same door, then reevaluate, re-coordinate, and find another door, or find a way to get through that door. Learn what you need to learn and move on. If you want things in life, if you need things in life that are just not coming to you, you got to change the way that you're going about it. And like, I was driving home, my son is in the back seat. I'm driving home and I'm like, you know, here's one of the craziest things. Every time like my girl asks me, oh, how are you? I'm always like, I'm all right. Every time a girl asks me, how did you sleep? I'm like, all right. There's no definite answer, right? Like there's no like, oh, it was good or it was bad. It's always all right. And I'm sure to her that's annoying as fuck, because listening to me say that is annoying as fuck. And if she were to say that, I'd be annoyed. So I now understand that I do have to do a better job of not complaining about every single broken fingernail. And I put that video, or I have that video that has to come out soon. And I gotta speak more positively. Not necessarily to myself. I'm pretty positive speaking to myself, but I gotta speak more positively in the energy of the world. Like if I want all these things, like I have to like be positive of bringing them into me and not be so negative about it all the time, or not have a definite answer. Can't just always be like, sure. Well, what does that mean, right? So my girl says to me all the time, what does that mean? Or like, all right. What does all right mean? Like, all right, good, all right, bad. So I gotta be more definite, and that's something that I'm definitely gonna be working on, is being more intentional with my words like I am with my weights. That's why both these worlds definitely go in together, and I'm more along the lines of like, yo, mind, body, and soul. And that's what we need to all put together in order to be the best versions of ourselves. Better than yesterday, right? One step at a time, one new habit. And there we have it. That's just what it is. And that's what I really truly need to remember and re-embody that again for myself moving forward in this journey of life, and in this journey of powerlifting. I really need to hone in on that, and I think I'm on the right track. I need to be more excited for certain things in my life, where before I wasn't as excited. I would just be like, yeah, we'll see when we get there. No, like I'm genuinely excited for powerlifting this year. I'm genuinely excited to move to that other gym. I'm genuinely excited to wake up and to get another opportunity to be the person that I want to be. And that's the way that I think we very much have to look at it, is that we are excited to be, we're excited to have another opportunity. We need to be excited to have another opportunity to make that change that we need to better our lives, or better the lives around us, meaning our kids, our loved ones, whatever the case is. But anyways, man, guys, I hope you guys like this content. This is Deep Thoughts, aka Deep Squats, and yo, I hit some depth on those squats today. I'm gonna try some new editing techniques that I learned, and hope this video makes it for you guys and you guys take something away from this. If there's anything you guys need to talk about, just reach out, just slide in the comments and we'll find a way to talk to each other. Next week I'll be back. Next week I'm not looking too far forward right now. Next week I know we're still going to be climbing up some weights, so I'm not too sure what bench, deadlifts, or squats will look like next week, but yo, I'm excited to see it. So I'm excited to see y'all next week. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm excited to see you guys every single day, and I'll be excited to see you guys in the next YouTube video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. So until next time, lift well and live well, my friends. Cheerio.